Assalamu alaikum all. Welcome back to JK's Corner. My name is Joke. Thank you for stopping by my channel today. In today's video, I want to talk about money anxiety. The reason I'm talking about money anxiety was I put up a post on my Instagram asking if I should talk about money anxiety, and I got positive feedback saying I should. And as somebody who has anxiety around money, I knew this is an important thing to talk about. And inshallah, I hope in so doing, I'm able to help whoever else has anxiety around money. Because, you know, the issue around money it's a long list that we cannot exhaust in one video. So please leave me any comments of maybe of any coping strategies you have used. So in today's video, I'll be going through things I could have done as a younger woman. And I'll also be talking about things as an older woman you can incorporate into how you cope with money anxiety too, so that it doesn't cripple you or it doesn't take over your life worrying about money all the time. So without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. Before I get into the video, I just want to say I am not a financial advisor. I don't work in the financial industry. These are just things that has helped me in coping with my money anxiety and things that I know will definitely help younger women to be able to manage their anxiety, you know, when they get older and have more responsibilities. So when I say a younger woman, I mean that's 19 to 22-year-old woman who may have started earning money but hasn't got responsibilities. Good practice this is. It's nothing to do with managing money anxiety in its own right, but as Muslims, you know, charitable giving is a big thing we like to do. You know, this is something I would encourage younger women, like I said, before they start having responsibilities of their own. Please make sure you set up some charitable giving already, so that by the time you're much older, it doesn't become something, oh, I have to do this, because you already have that habit in you. It's something you'll just continue doing, and you will then, inshallah, be able to increase how much charitable giving you can afford as you get older. As soon as you start earning money and you don't have responsibilities or outgoings as such, please make charitable giving one of your core outgoings. And, you know, that way it helps something you can maintain forever by the will of managing Allah. Money anxiety. My first tip will be, please be wary of the debts you get into. One thing that is very rampant in the UK, and I'm guessing in the US as well, is as soon as you start earning money, these banks or credit card companies, they start targeting young people from the age of 18, offering them credit cards, and that's, you know, those, you know, credit facilities. But Islamically, we shouldn't be getting into credits that we have to pay interest in. But you can, if you want to take out credit card, you can do, as long as you get the 0% one, or as long as you pay the balance before the interest kicks in. You know, you can do that. And I used to believe that it helps to build your credit history, but I soon found that that's a lie. It doesn't. Owning a credit card in itself doesn't help you to build your credit history as a young person. So please do not fall into that trap. If you want to build your credit history for the sake of maybe when you want to get on the property ladder in future, maybe when you want to buy your own house and, you know, that sort of thing, or maybe buy a car or whatever, and you need a credit history, a good credit rating, what I would say is to have some bills going out in your name. So it could be broadband bill, or maybe gas or electric bill, water bill, something like that. That definitely would go in your favor when you need to apply for credit. So being selective of the debts you get into, be careful. As a young lady who has just graduated from uni and you got your first graduate job, you don't have any outgoings, you know, you don't have responsibilities. Do you really need an Audi or a Mercedes Benz to tell us that you're an independent woman? No, you don't. You really don't need to buy that luxurious car. Yes, you can afford it, but why don't you save that money? You don't know what circumstances life will throw at you in future that may set off your money anxiety. So be mindful of the amount of debt you get into. Something a lot of people don't really think about doing as well is finding free money as much as you can. If you want to shop online, there are lots of coupon codes, discount code you can apply when you're shopping. They will definitely help you to save money, keep your money in your bank. A saying that I heard a while ago, that money is better off in my bank account than in a big corporation's bank account. Even if it's 6 pence, it's my money. I'd rather have it in my bank account. I hope you're enjoying these tips I'm giving so far. If you are, please give me a like and don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to. Thank you very much. A woman with responsibilities, and then maybe they're having anxiety setting in around money. These are things that you can do to help you manage your anxiety. I would say my first thing is to please try not to keep up with the Joneses. There is no gain if you cannot afford that lifestyle for you to keep up with the Joneses. If you don't understand what I mean by keeping up with the Joneses, is trying to, next door neighbor or my friend has an Audi, I want to drive that as well. There's nothing wrong with you driving a Corsa if that's what you can afford, if that's what's within your means. Don't forget that when you buy that Audi, you have to pay your insurance on it, you have to pay your petrol, you have to do the maintenance, general maintenance. Whereas if you were to drive your Corsa, you'll still get to the same destination the Audi driver is getting to, but you have lower outgoings to maintain your car compared to if you were to buy the Audi. Save your money. It's better off in your budgeting pocket. Is very good. So be mindful of how much money that goes out of your account. Keep track of how much money you spend. So when you budget, it helps you to stay within your means each month. So that's something worth bearing in mind. When you budget, you have your constant that they have to go out. Budget for what goes out of your account. Have a budget of how much you spend each month to help you manage your anxiety. I've just remembered something now. I should have mentioned that during the tips of coping with anxiety for a younger woman. I would 100% encourage you, because this is a conversation I've had in my own house, my young ones. When they tap, they don't realize how much money is coming out of their account. Make sure you withdraw that money from your bank, from your cash points. See that cash and spend it. But if you have to, obviously there's a lot of online shopping as well. If you're going to be shopping online, have separate accounts. So each month, let your wages go into an account and then transfer a set budget, a set amount of money into your spending account and spend from there. You can tap as much as you want from that account. And once that money is out, it's out. You don't have any more money. Self-control, self-restraint is very, very important, especially in those early years when you haven't got any responsibility. So for self-care type of spends, like maybe going out for a meal or drinks with your friends, going for a manicure or pedicure or whatever kind of self-care spend, what I tend to do is I plan ahead. So I give myself a month. So I could say I might go out with 2 separate group of friends, for example, in March, and we're in February. So what I would tend to do then is I'll make that plan for that outgoing in March. I'll bear it in mind in February, of course, note it down. And that way, come March, you have that money available. Self-care days, in my opinion, doesn't have to cost you money every month. While you choose to have self-care instances, days, weeks, hours within your life every month, try not to make sure that they involve money spending. There are other ways of having self-care that does not involve you spending money. Another one is, usually in the UK, there is annual wage increase on our wages. Try to set up a way where that increase in your wage doesn't stay in your spend account. make sure that money leaves that account into another account. You were living fine without that extra. It could even be just an extra, I don't know, £10 a month, but you were living fine without it last year. So this year, don't spend it. Let it go into a pot where you can save ongoing, little drops of water make a mighty great ocean or something like that. So yeah, let that money go into a separate account where you save it, and rather than you spending that money. Another thing I do to manage my anxiety is making sure I check that I don't have unnecessary subscription. I used to do this thing a while ago. I can't remember the snack company. They do monthly snack boxes. Graze, that's it. Graze boxes. It's a good subscription service actually. So you can set it to like weekly deliveries, fortnightly deliveries, or monthly deliveries. But it got to a point where I realized I was stockpiling them at home. I didn't really need that subscription anymore. When it got to that point and I realized that I wasn't seeing the need for that subscription, I cancelled it. So that is a monthly, I think, yeah, mine was fortnightly then. That's something that was taking money out of my account. It could be that you have a gym membership that you don't use anymore. Please go back and cancel it. It could be, I don't know, maybe like a food box or food delivery service subscription. It's easy for us to just think those kind of subscription that take money out of our accounts are the ones that we need to cancel. Yes, they are the first ones we should consider canceling, but also your newsletter subscription that asks you to, this week you can get 10% off if you shop for this, that, or the other. That is another way to get you to spend money you ordinarily would not spend. So if you are subscribed to any of those, I don't know, it could be Boots, it could be any product at all, Zara, whatever clothing shop, please cancel those subscription. You don't need to be told that they have a sale on. When you need an outfit, go out and buy them. I hope you have enjoyed these points that I raised with you in how to manage money anxiety. These are things that I have used in the past and have worked for me. If you found the tips I shared with you useful, please remember to share this video with somebody. Why don't you give me a like as well, just so I know you enjoyed this type of content. Thank you very much again for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next one. Thank you very much and have a good day. Bye bye.